Welcome to the ENVT 345 Research Projects video tutorial. In this video, we will learn how to get started on your research projects, how to find reliable information about your topic, and how to apply what you learn on the open web to the library OneSearch. Both of your research projects in ENVT 345 require you to find reliable information on the open web about your area or topic of choice. If you are unsure of where to start or do not know a location that you'd like to research, this is where background research comes in handy. We can start our search process by going to Google and typing in stream rehabilitation projects as our example. You'll see a number of websites from government agencies, organizations, and colleges and universities. You'll also come across Wikipedia. If you choose to begin your background research with Wikipedia, then you must remember that Wikipedia is only a starting place and not a place where your research ends. This is not a resource that you can cite for your final project. However, if you scroll to the bottom, it can lead you to other relevant and reliable sources that you can cite if it is relevant to what you're looking for. Wikipedia is also good for comprehension on a topic, and it can spark ideas of a region or a project that you want to focus on. Be sure to remember that your final information and data that you cite in your paper should be pulled from state, county, and government websites. If you are still not sure about a project or region to focus on, sift through the resources you see on our original results page. Or you can check out the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, and they have a list of projects that they're currently working on. You can also look at the United States Environmental Protection Agency's urban water projects as an example, and you can see what communities are doing for those projects. Or the United Nations water page. These will all give you ideas or topics to begin searching on for either of your research projects. These are not the only websites that you can use, but they are useful sites to get you started if you are unsure of where to begin. The most important part of finding information through the open web is to verify the information you are reading is reliable and accurate. Most of the sources you will use for these projects will come from government websites. However, you still want to check the credibility of your information. The best way to do this is actually through Googling the information you want to verify. This strategy is called reading laterally. Reading laterally asks users to go beyond relying on the About Us page to verify the credibility of a site. Instead, users can read the About Us page to see what the organization says about itself, leave the page, and Google the organization or person's name, and open multiple tabs from other websites describing the organization. This is a great way to see if the organization's page is accurate or if it's fooling the users about their actual stance on topics or their credibility. From this example here, you can see that the American College of Pediatricians is claiming that it's a national organization of pediatricians and other healthcare professionals dedicated to the health and well-being of children. However, when you look at the SPL Center, Wikipedia, and the ACLU, they're contradicting what the actual organization's page is saying about itself. It's actually a socially conservative advocacy group that is anti-LGBTQ. This is an extra but extremely necessary step to obtain quality information for your research projects. Another great tip to keep in mind is to see if the websites you are gathering information from provided links to outside resources on the same project or for more information on that topic. You can see on the United Nations Water Quality and Wastewater page, they provide statistics and other data not only from the United Nations Water, but also from WHO, UNICEF, and other United Nations programs. At the bottom of their pages, they also provide additional links to other reports or related informational sites. These are great links to pay attention to in order to find additional resources for your paper. This also applies to local government conservation pages too, and we can see this exhibited through the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation Buffalo River Restoration Project page. You can see the important links located on the right-hand side of the screen as well as outside sources. You can also search for peer-reviewed research articles through the SUNY Morrisville Library's One Search bar to supplement what you find online. Look through the information you found on websites and highlight the main points or keywords that are central to the project or topic you're researching. These are the words you can apply in the Library One Search. For example, you could find studies on stream rehabilitation that you can connect to your findings, even if it is not on your exact project. You can search for similar techniques used in the project you are researching to see how other projects use those techniques. You can also search for peer-reviewed articles on water quantity and climate change in your selected area to supplement the research you find online. We can do this by thinking of keywords related to our projects. I will use a general example of water quality and climate change through our advanced search options so you can see what kind of peer-reviewed studies are available to you if you choose to use this as supplemental information to what you've already found. Be sure to also watch the Evaluating Web Resources video to get a more in-depth explanation of how to critically evaluate your online sources. So just to recap what we learned in this video, we learned how to get started on your research projects, how to find reliable information about your topic, and how to apply what you learn on the open web to the Library One Search. Thanks for watching, and remember to reach out to your SUNY Morrisville librarians for research assistance by visiting our library website or sending us an email at library@morrisville.edu.